I had almost 90,000 subscribers on YouTube, but somehow I was still broke. The name of my channel, PJ from Bruv. Around 2018, I did made my first video with my friend named DeAndre. We was in college, sitting down, made a video. It was cool. I went to my bro's school and we did a video. I think it was questions girls have for guys. Video did like 100K views. We got a lot of traction, and then from there we became the Bruvs. In my head, I'm like, yo, if we stay consistent, we're gonna win. This was the plan. Everybody was on board. We was doing it. It was popping. We was flying out. We was going on vacation. We was doing things. But we was making money. It was going well. And then people move, consistency stopped, and life hit. Subscribers don't pay the bills. I was doing Instacart and DoorDash in between us doing videos just to make some extra money. I also was selling merch. I didn't have the best money management at the time. It didn't work how it was supposed to work. I had a kid. The money wasn't coming in quick enough. I couldn't really be the best that I wanted to be. My girlfriend was telling me to get a job. I'm not trying to get a job. I thought getting a job was meaning I quit, so I didn't want to get a job. I was like, yo, how am I do this? One day I was doing Instacart, and it was really slow. On the phone, my guy Big, he just got a job at FedEx at the time. He was telling me, like, yo, bro, I think you should get a job. Like, you could always still be a content creator, but you need money. I started applying for jobs. Getting rejected. Nobody hit me back. Big sent me a link to Amazon. I applied. Got the job. If you have a dream or a goal, a job doesn't really stop your goal. Job is to help you. It doesn't hinder you. Ever since I got a job, I've been more stable. Life has been better. I've been able to pay my bills on time. I've been able to help the mother of my child more, help my son more. So having a job has stability that I didn't have before. If you have a dream or a goal, a job doesn't mean you quit. A job just means you chose another route.
First of all, I feel like the problem we make, you know what I'm saying, as human beings, well, you know what I'm saying, is putting all our eggs in one basket, you know what I'm saying? And I think the old folks told us this growing up, that never put all your eggs in one basket, and I don't think we was really paying attention to them as much as we should have been paying attention to them, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a prime example of that, you know. Let's just say, for instance, you know, if, you know, because I don't know what they was making or whatever, but, you know what I'm saying, you got 90,000 subscribers, you're making a decent amount of money on social media. That don't mean just quit your job without another plan, you know what I'm saying, because you will be solely dependent on content creation. You see what I'm saying? So have your job, do content creation on the side. If content creation start paying you too much money to where the job don't make no sense, then you go doing content creating. Then after that, you need to be figuring out what you need to invest your money in on the side, so you can keep money coming in a bunch of different ways. Because if you rely on one source, if anything was to happen with the one source, you back down to zero. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest problem. You know what I'm saying? What happened with this video of these young men or whatever, and it's going to be a problem with a lot of people, because a lot of people starting to get paid off social media and content creators. They're getting paid all this money, but then they don't have no money management skills. They don't know what to invest in. They don't have no financial literacy. They don't know what to do, because a lot of them grew up in poverty-stricken situations or whatever, a certain situation where they have people guiding them in the right direction or teaching them these things growing up. So most of them don't even have it in them to know what to do when they start making money, so they're going to make a bunch of mistakes. So I say first start reading and studying, you know what I'm saying? Start learning different things you could put your money towards that can make your money grow without you even being in the room with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would tell people at first, you know, before you just jump to something. And then they say, this is it, this solely it, because you kind of set yourself up for destruction that way, because you don't know what way these platforms going to be feeling tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I hear all kind of stuff to where you wake up one day with this platform say they ain't paying today. You can't base your life on nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it works. You know, and I kind of like this video. At the end of the day, it showed the other side of it, because ain't nothing really wrong with working a job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get to the stage where they feel like they start to see all this on the internet, to where so many different people making money, and they start looking like a job is beneath them. But everyday people in the world, man, ain't nothing working a job. Ain't nothing wrong with working no job, man. Work a job till you could build up the money to put towards whatever you trying to put towards, and do it that way. Because at the end of the day, you got an entrepreneur mindset for a reason, you know, and maybe it didn't work out this time, but that don't mean it's not going to work out the next time. You know, maybe you had to get the few dudes, because at first it was a lot of dudes in the video with them or whatever, your partners or whoever they was, I don't really know. But maybe you had to get them from around you in order to get back to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it take going down, everybody else get from around you, ain't supposed to be around you, and then you climb back up by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because like he said, one no consistency, one no to this. One thing I learned about that is this. Anytime you depending on somebody else, regardless of what it is, your job, the gym, going to work out, whatever, it don't really matter. You always going to have another opinion or thought to take into consideration. You know what I'm saying? And that can stop you from being successful in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if I know we supposed to be over here recording this video or doing this right here, and then you don't show up, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm mad. We can't do the video. I'll set it. Next time, same thing. Now I got to try to find somebody. This is bad for business. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out there that just really don't even care. They don't take care of no business like that. It don't even register to them like that. I don't know what be wrong with them, but you got a lot of people out there. They not as dedicated as some people. So maybe they just didn't have a vision that you had. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but that don't mean give up. You know what I'm saying? So I would encourage this man to never give up on none of your dreams. At the end of the day, God blessed you, gave you the vision for a reason. Because quite obviously that everybody don't have that vision. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't that dedicated to even becoming successful and willing to drop back down and say because I take it on the chin. I'm a man. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm above nothing and nothing is above me. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. If I had to go work me a regular job, man, that's what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm going to push towards the business. Of course, I'm going to push towards, because I look at things like this. Like, why would I want to go out and work 40, 50, whatever hours a week and dedicate all that time to somebody else, man? That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we only got one life on the planet. So I would want to dedicate that time and dedication to me and my family. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could become successful one day, and then everybody would be straight, you know. But with the job, I'm depending on them. You know what I'm saying? Jobs shut down too. I done seen it. Yeah, we shut down. Everybody laid off. Sorry. Yeah, I done seen that too. So at the end of the day, it ain't about validating one over the other. But I do know one thing, because it's good. It's pros and cons to both of them. But to me, I would rather go with the business, because at the end of the day, I look at it like I be wanting my kids to not struggle as hard as I had to struggle. And at the end of the day, a job don't care how hard you had to struggle. You can't tell that job to not make your kids struggle. But see, if I grow this business to a certain amount or a certain number, then I can leave it to them. Lord forbid if I grow it to millions. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is I just got to teach them the game and show them how to run this. I can lead them this business. I can't lead them my job, though. You know what I'm saying? I can't work 40, 50 years and tell whoever my boss at the time, hey, boss, my son need a job. Go hire him. No, it just don't work that way, bro. But I can leave him this over here, and then he can pass it off to the grandkids or whatever. Grow it, because, you know, the kids going to be way smarter than us anyway, so they going to take whatever we lead to them and elevate it. You know what I'm saying? So they going to do that and be able to lead that to the grandkids. So I'm always going to push the business route regardless, but that don't mean I'm stupid either, man. I got a kids and a wife and kids, bro. I got to take care of my family. I don't care if I got to go work at McDonald's. My pride ain't too high to go work nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes that think like that, oh, well, cuz think you better than life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done been on both sides. I done made plenty of money. I done did all that. So none of it impressed me, bro. So at the end of the day, if I had to go back to the nitty gritty to get it, that's what I got to do to make sure my family's straight. I can't sit back and my kids hungry and I'm telling them, nah, I'm trying to wait till the business get going. Nah, the business ain't working right now. I got to go do what I got to do, and we'll come back to that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all my number one priority. You feel me? So that's just how it go, bro. So at the end of the day, I feel for dude. I hate that it didn't work out, man. Hopefully things will change for him, you know, because I love to see young, especially black, successful people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, follow your dream. You ain't reached that many subscribers without nobody liking you, cuz. So at the end of the day, whatever y'all had going, obviously it was some people that love what y'all was doing. I say get back to it, you know what I'm saying? Make it just about you this time. Don't even bring nobody in, no extra bros or none of that. That way you ain't got to worry about nobody not being dedicated, nobody not showing up. You know what I'm saying? Not wanting to put out the videos as much as you want to put them out. Go in it by yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, God gave you that vision for a reason. Everybody don't have it. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro.